No, I haven't gotten an industrial.
Wow.
And what else did you ask?
When do you want to go to Sherman?
Literally tomorrow.
Okay.
I want to go because, yeah.
Fine. Fine then. Okay.
Okay. Welcome back to episode 3.
Almost did 2. Are we doing this?
We are.
We are. We're back and we're better. Episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this week we're going to be talking
We are.
the same old nothings.
Nothings. Oh, sweet nothings.
The sweet nothings that we talk about.
The little facets of our beautiful lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on in.
But yeah, so how'd your day go?
Oh, it was really good today actually. I had a chill day at work.
Heck yeah.
I built a whole little locker and it took me
amazeballs
all day long. Like I wasn't even like leisurely doing it. I was just like just trying to get it right all day. The instructions
You're like
are confusing.
Actually in the workshop for the day.
Yeah. How was your day?
It was good. I barely did anything. Well, I did work, but
yeah,
it wasn't like
in the heat.
I've been going to the bathroom so much lately because also I do have to go to the bathroom, but I'm like making myself have to go to the bathroom because my feet hurt so bad. My feet are literally numb at work.
Well, you're supposed to be walking away from the saw and taking breaks, and they're not supposed to give you any crap for that.
Well, they haven't.
They won't. Not the saw, because it's just bad for you.
My feet will literally be numb and like fall asleep. And while I'm saying, I'm like, this is not even normal.
No, that's not it.
So yeah, I've been taking quite a few breaks recently, but it's fine. Did I tell you that I thought I finished one pallet of things and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I can get all my pieces out of these. No, I have to do a whole other pallet.
Yeah, you did tell me that. That stinks.
But it's fine. It's all fine.
Is
so
next week your last week?
No, so last week was supposed to be my first week of the saw. This week was supposed to be my second week of the saw, but Melvin had to finish his cut, and it took him that whole week, and so this was supposed to be my second week.
Okay.
But everyone's rotating next week, but not me because I had to finish this cut that I'm on. Yeah, so it's fine. Wow. But hopefully next week will be like, unless she just keeps me on the saw for another 2 weeks.
Don't let her do that. Do not let her do that, girl. I will text her. Be like, you better be rotating the hard job.
Yeah.
It's just too hard on your body and your soul.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not healthy to be around that loud of noise consistently all day.
No. And literally, that's on.
My phone?
It went off.
Yeah, I don't know why. Siri's been... Oh. For some reason, it's been telling me my notifications out loud like a freaking little snitch.
It is avidly annoying.
Undeviatingly.
And there's our new word of the week.
That's right.
I don't know what avidly means, but that's
avidly.
What it is.
I don't have like the proper definition.
I don't think we had a word of the week last week, guys.
No,
sorry.
But we were just getting in the flow of everything. So.
Yeah.
Avid, to be avid, like an avid reader. It's like, that's what you do. 100p.
Well, it is exactly
you know,
100p.
100p.
100p and it's
360.
I liked that video.
Me too.
Charlie and Bill.
Oh my gosh. I know. I put it on Jeffrey. I should have just watched it by myself.
Oh my gosh. What did he say?
He's like, look at his phone. They're like rolling down that hill.
Yeah.
He's just not as gay as me, I guess. Yeah. I'm like, what? They're both, come on. Don't you want to guess?
I thought Charlie was gay. Or les.
I guess she likes boys, but
Charlie will hit.
Yeah.
Or not Charlie.
Well,
Billy will hit.
They'll probably both hit.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, hopefully. They already did.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have a baby. Yes, that would be so cool.
Yeah, and then, yeah. You don't know Nessa Barrett, but...
No, but you just... Okay, I want to say I know a couple songs.
I only know one song of hers. I only know her from TikTok.
Okay, maybe
But
not.
the only song that I know of her is with Jaden or something. His name is, I guess.
Jaden Smith?
No, not Jaden Smith.
Oh.
Do you know
Are you
Stassi Baby, Kylie Jenner's best friend?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, she dated that guy Jaden.
Okay.
That's the Jaden that Nessa has a song with that I heard on TikTok, and I liked a little snippet of it, and then I downloaded it, and I really don't like to listen to the song. I just like the way, I guess, it sounded on TikTok.
Yeah.
But that's her, and...
You like that part?
Yeah, I like that one part. But, yeah, her video with Robert.
Oh, that video.
That was wild. They may as well have just done it on camera.
Well, they
I
probably
thought.
did. They probably
That's
did.
what I think.
Bro.
Dude, they had to have.
I mean,
Do you think they
did? She knew who she wanted in her video.
You're exactly
and she
right.
seems like the kind of girl who gets what she wants. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know. But I
We
think
won't.
know.
They're never going to spill the beans on that.
I'm getting bit by mosquitoes.
Yeah. If there's bugs flying around in this camera, so sorry.
Appreciate them.
Yeah.
We're outside.
They're a part of the nature.
Yes.
And that's just where we're at right now. We're outside.
Oh, yeah. We outside.
And we will be outside.
I wanted to ask you,
What?
if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be?
Oh.
You know.
I would say a dog. Because I really think I might be. But also, outside of dogs and cats.
Like, if you wanted to. Any.
I feel like an exotic.
Any. From domestic to exotic.
Okay.
Did they both get you?
No, but
You got bruised?
I'm not dirty, guys. It's from work. I guess I didn't wash it off.
It's fine, bro. I just grabbed her too hard.
Yeah,
I'll give her a twist.
Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. What were you saying?
You know, if you're an animal, what kind of...
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's just a silly little question.
No, okay.
So one of
For some
the
reason, a
questions
giraffe popped in my head.
I love giraffes.
Yeah, because they're just chilling. They're just walking around.
A friend to all.
Yeah, and they're free spirits and animals.
They're not problematic.
They're not.
Well, have you seen them fight with each other?
No. I was only thinking of lions and tigers and jaguars. Yeah, and all those animals. I haven't seen a video of a giraffe getting like eaten yet by wild, because you know how they do that in the wild. They have to feed.
Oh, for sure.
And I haven't seen that for a giraffe yet, so I don't really want to get eaten
Right.
by another animal. That's just me though.
I feel.
But I also like giraffes because of that reason. They're free. They're long. They're bad bitches.
They are. They're so
they're
hot.
pretty.
Yeah, they're hot. Yeah, they're so good.
What would you be?
Well, I have a couple. If I would definitely be an elephant, I think, because they just care so much, dude. I feel their feelings. Like, I feel like
An elephant?
yeah, like I grieve like
They
elephants,
are.
dude.
You do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so you.
But if I wanted to be something, it would probably be like a large cat, like a tiger. Like,
Okay, yeah.
just run, and cats are so cool.
Okay, if we're in the cat family, I would want to be either a Black Panther or a jaguar.
Good. Yes, girl. I would almost want to be like an albino snow tiger. They're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's us. Oh, we'd be those Lisa Frank tigers. Oh my gosh.
Cute.
That's funny. That's like a question.
Your shoes are so Lisa Frank right now for some reason.
Thank you. They're Steve Madden.
Yeah.
They're from Katie. She thrifted them. Yeah. So I'll pass them. You wear
They're
them.
cute.
You can wear them, but they kind of got an arch, girl.
I wear them shows.
All right.
Them
girl.
shows.
You wear them shows
Hoes.
for show. I always asked that question when I was younger, like to my best friends. Like,
Aw.
what kind of animal would you be?
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
So, what? Sorry.
I was just gonna say you're welcome to take a sip of this if you want to try it.
Okay. So this was a pair of, well, not a pair. It was actually a set.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a 2 cup, 1 cup, half cup, quarter cup,
Measuring
30 cup,
cups.
whatever. They're like $300. They're antiques. I'm pretty sure they're like $300. That's what my sister,
God.
she
A
looked it up.
piece?
No,
The set.
for the set. She looked it up. Bleh. They got broke
That's
one
the
by
only one
one.
left.
I knew I shouldn't have I put them in the bottom cabinet in there, which is totally my fault, but then at some point was wanting to look at them. And
Dang.
yeah.
You weren't going to sell them.
No, I was going to keep them.
Yeah. Well, you might find more one day at a thrift.
Yeah, so, yeah. So right now, this is going to be a coffee candle to try to keep the mosquitoes away.
Wish us luck. Let us know if you have any home remedy suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dug this wick out of the,
She did candle surgery.
yeah, real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick. So if you see smoke in the air, that's what this is.
Then you probably won't see mosquitoes.
Okay.
Mm.
But you need to stay lit.
Stay lit, girl. Stay lit with us.
All right. Can you hold that?
I'd love to. It's a ritual now. And my air blew it out.
Oh.
Oh, it's your kitty. Hopping the fence.
It went out.
It might stay burning.
Okay.
Because last week you didn't even have a wick.
Yeah, you're right. Did you know? Sorry.
I know I did it last episode.
Did you know
so many
that?
times. I'm like the dragon.
My bad. Our bad. Did you know that Hello Kitty isn't a cat?
Yeah, she is. What do you mean?
Well, she's not.
What is she? What the heck is she? What do you mean? She's
So
an
there
alien?
was a clip of, I guess, the maker of Hello Kitty. The interviewer asked her what Hello Kitty was, and she says she's just a girl.
With whiskers
And ears.
and ears, and her name is.
Hello Kitty.
Her last name is Kitty.
Yeah, first name Hello.
Hello, Kitty. Hello, it's a kitty.
No, deadass.
Bro, I watched this TikTok of this girl who was raised in a super strict Christian household,
Mm-hmm.
which we can relate. I mean, not me personally, but like growing up here in the Bible Belt, we can totally understand and relate to.
Yeah.
But she was never allowed to get anything Hello Kitty because her mom was convinced that Hello Kitty was satanic.
Who?
And this girl on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Girl, and she's like, I know, you're like, who?
I know. My brain blinks out sometimes.
You thought I was
Sorry.
going to say somebody we knew.
I know. I was
It's good enough. But she believed it her whole life. And she went with like her boyfriend to the mall or something. And he was like, oh, look at this. It was like a cute Hello Kitty doll or something. She was like, oh, that's satanic. And he was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I don't know.
You're like, my mama told me.
Yeah.
My mama told me that. My mama said.
Vicky Valancourt's the devil. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like that though. Like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Everybody wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Speaking of devil stuff,
I
I wouldn't really. I don't really know. This is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's devilly at all. Well, this man must have the devil in him.
I can't wait to hear it.
To be doing this. Did you watch the 7M TikTok cult stuff?
Not the whole thing of it.
You didn't?
No.
On Netflix?
No.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about though.
Do you know the premise?
No, not exactly. I know there's quite a few young
Okay, yeah.
influencers involved.
So there's these two girls. They're called the Wilking sisters.
Yes.
And so they had their TikTok stuff, and they had their page, and they danced, and then they were a pair of the Wilking sisters. I'm pretty sure that was their last name.
And they look a lot alike.
Yeah, and
the younger one's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I watched like the whole. It's on my list, right? So I like watched the trailer, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to watch that.
Yeah. Well, for those who don't know, so no, you're good. There's these two girls, they're sisters, and one of them, I guess, started going to this church, I guess, and it was this man, and it ended up being like really cult-like. This is a very summed up explanation of it, because I know that I'm going to be missing details, but basically
it's not what the episode's about. Not the whole episode, just a segment.
Yeah.
We're just summing it.
Yeah. So one of the sisters went to this church or whatever, got in with this church, and she had her sister come with her, and the sister got like really weird vibes, and like basically kind of didn't want to go back, but they were kind of forceful about it. So the sister that's not there went one time, and then they like the lady of the guy, I don't know if it's his wife or something, maybe, or his sister or something. I know those are two totally different things, but
yeah, but they're close, and it's weird, and you can't tell.
Yeah, and they called the sister back that doesn't go there, and they were like, you have to be here at this Sunday service, like you have to go, this message is for you. And there's like clippets of the preacher man talking. I guess some of the people who were catching on to this man like started recording his services and stuff, and anyways, it's on there, and he's like making them, he's like saying amen, ain't that right, amen, and all these kids are like amen, but it's still like outrageous stuff. And so it got like, it started getting really bad, and the man was basically telling the people who were in the church, like, you have to stop talking to your family, you have to stop talking to your loved ones, disconnect to get closer to God, and all this stuff. And so these kids were listening to him and stopping talking to their family, and like all this stuff. And at some point the girl's grandpa died, so they were wanting her to go to the funeral and stuff. I think it was the grandpa, or maybe it was grandma, sorry.
Either way,
yeah,
close family, immediate family member.
The grandparents who raised them, along with their parents, the closest ones, and she did not go to that. And
well, I'm sure she felt like she couldn't.
Yeah, because the guy was saying, if you want to be closer to God, this is what you have to do. You have to disconnect. And it was just so weird, and it's still a battle, like, with them, like, today. And she's still denying everything, and like, I don't know, it's just so weird. If y'all haven't watched it, go watch it, because it's really messed up, really.
I've seen, I like to watch documentaries and listen to, like, I listen to this podcast, Morbid Podcast. It started as a true crime podcast, but they do all kinds of stuff, and but they do episodes on cults and cult leaders, and it's all super interesting to me. It sounds a lot like Scientology.
Yeah, and okay, so
you have to pay money to be in there.
So they're under his management company. That's what it's called, 7M, I think, or something like that. And so he's taken a shit load of their earnings from their content that they're making, and only giving them her percentage. Some of the kids who made it out, well, not made it out, they got out, and because they recognize that, like, this is not, because they're on some of the interviews on this show too.
They made it out.
Yeah, and they're like saying how much they made and how much they actually got, and like stuff like that. But they ended up finding these ladies, and this specific lady that was also under this guy's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like several years ago, like 10 something or something like that years ago, a long time ago. And he was doing the same stuff to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the preacher would ask them for favors and like body massages and
Get out of
sick
here.
stuff and like all this stuff. Just
a
like
predator.
brainwashing these kids.
Just a predator.
Yes, it was so gross. I had the ick and chills like the whole time. It was disgusting. Like how and it's so sad because the mom and the sister and the dad are like
doing
so upset, doing everything that they can to get this daughter home, and like it's like they don't even know their daughter or sister anymore, and it's so weird. It's so weird, and I feel so bad. I could not imagine if they tried to like get her. Dude, I know that they've done everything that they can and stuff, and she is of age,
right.
18 or over 18 or something like that.
Just a baby,
but it's just like
moldable, malleable.
Yeah, and dude, I would yank my sister by the hair.
I'd scoop anyone.
I don't care if she's 18 or of age or not.
No, and guess what? We're going to a freaking facility to get this stuff worked out.
Yeah,
like immediately. Like you have to have help to get you through because it's seriously like
it's so they're so brainwashed. It's so sad. And there was a dinner that the reason why one of the girls, I think her name's Melanie, the one that's not in it. I really don't know. I'm pretty sure it is, but she got a bad vibe from it whenever they invite all of the kids in the youth or in the youth group or the church to come have these dinners with them, and it was a weird
like in their home.
Yeah, it was weird, and they would all sit around the table and like he would preach the word of God, and like in just such a sick way though. It wasn't like a fun. It wasn't.
No, he so just sad. Knows exactly how to take advantage of that group of people.
And it's so like you
know, people looking for meaning.
Yeah, it's like he knows exactly how to preach, but it's in such the wrong intent, and they fall for it, and that's so sad. And
and that's a big problem with a lot of places of worship. They're just like a person who is doing the job well for the wrong reasons, and that presents throughout the whole building. You know what I mean?
They're like good. He's like so good with his words in it, but it's anyone that's not brainwashed by it. Because I've gone to church like my whole life, and I do recognize some of the words that he says and how he preaches, and like I've heard it before, but you can tell just by the way he's saying these things and how forceful he is about it that it's just so disgusting. And if you're brainwashed by it, you aren't going to recognize that. It's going to sound good to you.
Absolutely not. If you're looking for something, you know, to drive you, and this person's making you feel like you're on the right path, you just have to, and you believe in someone, and the people around you, you love and trust. It's like you're all under that guise. It's scary.
And thankfully, quite a few of them got out of there, and they served him. They followed him to this restaurant, served him the papers, and
Do you know much about Scientology?
I watched some stuff on TikTok. That was like my whole page
for a while.
Point. Yeah.
Leah Remini, I watched her whole Netflix series on it.
Ooh.
And she is so awesome because it's dangerous for her to be doing what she's like, actually dangerous for her. She was raised in Scientology, like born into it. And her family, she was like a third generation Scientologist.
Yeah.
And so a lot of celebrities are involved, and they want you to be there often. You know, it's like recruiting people and that kind of stuff. But they also will make you disconnect from your entire family, and you have to give all your money to get to this certain level. Like there's these different levels. It's all this really weird stuff. But like apparently one of the main people's wife had gone missing for all this time, and she just knew she wasn't okay. So she was trying to investigate more and talk to people's family members who they're trying to get to. Yeah. It's just it's crazy. But all people have to do is really learn how to work people and talk to them and basically preach.
Yeah.
No matter if it's religion or just what you're trying to get them to do as a cult leader. It's like a whole weird thing. Brainwash is crazy.
Yeah. This girl that I saw on there, she was standing outside of the Scientology building. I guess it's in California. But, like, people knew her outside of that.
Yeah.
But they would, like, try to talk to her, but about anything other than Scientology, like, call her out and kind of in a way. And she would just be a robot about it. Like, ignore them.
I mean, they cannot. And there's eyes in that community everywhere.
And I saw a video where one of the people videoing outside there basically saved, I will say that, from going in the back gate, because if you don't go in the front door, like, there's a side gate over here, and they were like, hey, you don't want to do that, like this, and like explaining, like, in a brief thing, like, real quick, like, you don't want to go in there, this is what they're trying to do. And, like, they did not go in there, like, because that people on the sidewalk don't know what this shit is. If they don't know what Scientology is, they don't know what it is, and they will go in there and get sucked in.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
It is scary. It's really scary. Anyone could do it. I mean, and we've all seen, like, what a cult leader can do.
Yeah.
You can get a group of people, young people, teenagers.
That's what they do. Yeah.
Murder a house full of celebrities or people or regular people.
Yeah.
Or a pregnant person. It's just, like, insane. And
so crazy.
They don't even have to be there. The main person doesn't even have to be there.
What?
Because they have, like, I'm using, like, the Manson murders.
Oh, okay.
For example. Like, he did not even have to go with them or be in the car or anything.
Oh, my gosh.
To get them to do what he wanted them to do.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes.
So crazy.
It was crazy. It's all that stuff is just, it's fascinating and it's scary.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah. Come on. Do you know who Leah Remini is?
No.
Scientology. Did you ever watch the show King of Queens?
No.
Oh, it's a really cute little sitcom with Kevin James in it. Paul Blart, Mark Malcup.
Yep.
And he was the husband and she was the wife. And Ben Stiller's dad is her dad in the show.
What's it called?
King of Queens.
I should watch it.
It's cute. That's how I knew. I watched it growing up and I was like, oh my God, she was in a cult that whole time.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. What else you got? Scooter's trying to get his freak on.
He better
I'm just
not
kidding.
be.
He's not.
He better not be.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. I want to try that.
Yeah. Sorry, my hair's all over it.
It's fine. Oh, that's not bad.
You like it?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Sweet.
It's kind of tangy almost.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of thick.
Yeah, it's like kind of tangy almost.
It's apricot, pineapple, lime, passion fruit, and cherry flavored.
Yeah. So, I love sunflower seeds.
I know.
But is there something wrong in this time for sunflower seeds? Because every single bag of sunflower seeds I've gotten this year have been half rotten. Is it like a bad time for sunflower seeds in this world right now?
I've never heard of that before, but
because normally, like, sometimes I will get rotten seeds, but it's like extra bad this year or something because every fourth seed that I crack is bad.
Really?
In any bag of seed that I get this summer.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's actually wild. Maybe you should try a different brand.
No, they've been different brands.
Oh, snap.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is it like a bad time in the year? Is it like a bad year for seeds
yeah,
or
it's
something?
just not in season or something, but it's summer.
It is. It's
in season.
It's like in season, but like,
do you?
I don't know.
How easy is it to, harvest your own?
Well, I guess we would need sunflowers.
It's pretty easy to
first.
grow sunflowers. They need basically nothing, and they come back every year.
Yeah.
And
hang on, I'm gonna put him inside.
I know my mom planted some. Bro, last week when we left here, we got pulled the straight over. We got pulled right over.
That's crazy.
Like going up Wilson, right near my house before the little street to go.
Why'd y'all get pulled over?
His tag light was out.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I guess so. We didn't have to have that where he was from.
A tag light?
I don't know. That's what he said. I just moved from Texas, so I don't know what he was talking about, but it was making me nervous. Because I was super drunk, which I knew Billy wasn't.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really drink anything, and we were here for hours and hours.
Yeah.
But he seemed nervous, but that's just how he is.
Yeah.
So I was like, we got pulled over, and it was fun. The cop was nice.
Yeah.
My mom got pulled over the day before yesterday.
No.
Yeah, they let her go.
I freaking got pulled up. Did Jeffrey tell you?
With our friend from high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so one morning I was on the way to work, and I was really trying to make it to Starbucks before I got to work, and I had like 8 minutes, but normally in the morning they're like really fast.
Yeah, and you already ordered on the app, I'm sure.
Well, that was the thing. The freaking app was down. I called them and I was like, "Can y'all take a phone order?" And she was like, "No, we can't." Like,
no?
What? Okay, whatever.
No? You're telling me no at 5 in the morning?
Yeah, literally.
You start my day off wrong, girl.
Yeah. So I was trying to hurry up and get there, so I took Elm, and
that's what we always take too.
Yeah, I took Elm, and I always go fast down that street, like always. And I used to live on that street, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
But this one morning,
it's kind of a back street.
Yeah. This morning, I literally was speeding. I was going nearly 40, probably 40 on this town road. Like, don't do that.
What is it, 25, 30?
It's 30.
30. Come on.
I guess you could go 25, but
I wouldn't.
Yeah. So I was going super fast on that road. I shouldn't have been going that fast. And I seen a cop go to this stop sign, and as I was going this way, and I was like, oh, I seen him hurry up and kind of speed up and stop at his stop sign. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm probably about to get pulled over. But so I slowed down, obviously, and he was catching up to me, and he lights me up, and I'm like, crap. I stand to myself. I was like, I'm getting pulled over. I know I am. I'm getting pulled over. And
I'd be crying already.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't doing anything wrong, I'd be crying.
Yeah. And so these lights are bright as hell in the morning. I'm like, dude, do you really need to shine this shit like that? Like, damn, I can't even see my purse to get my shit out.
You're making me nervous on purpose.
Yeah. And so I'm like digging in my purse, whatever. And he's like, gets his flashlight out, and he peeks around my window like this, and he's like, notices who I am, and I'm like, and as soon as I see him, I start laughing, and I'm like, bro, and he's like, why are you speeding, is what he said. I'm like, man, I'm almost late to work. And he's like, man, I just pulled over Jeffrey too. Slow down. I'm like, oh, okay. He just walked away after that.
The beauty of small town life.
Yeah, I was cracking up, really.
Because he let Jeffrey go too.
Yeah. I was like, dang it. But I was glad it was him.
Aww.
Me and him, and I cannot remember that other guy's name. I lived right down here, like 5 houses down, and they lived behind me. And they would always come over to my house, and we'd jump on my trampoline.
Mm.
I can't remember what the other guy's name was, though, for some reason.
It was somebody you went to school with? Or it was his cousin?
Oh. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, maybe.
Brown hair?
Yeah, maybe. Him and Kimmy are cousins. So.
It may have been his cousin.
It's like kind of curly brown hair.
This is Kitty.
Kitty.
She's great.
Isn't she gorge?
She's just inside, outside. And she's literally potty trained.
Yeah, she's the happiest girl in the world.
And she's so awesome.
Only cat.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Bye, Kitty.
But anyways,
she was just walking the fence line. Sorry.
Was she?
Yeah, over there. I was watching her walk. It was cute.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Sweet guy. They always, him and Kimmy would come over to my red house, and Amber and Sweeney, and we would sleepovers. One time, this is not involving him at all, But one time Amber was over and Sweeney and his brother came over. And
Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh my gosh, I have a funny story about Sweeney. I won't tell it.
Oh.
Sorry, Sweeney.
You'll have to tell me eventually. But
yeah.
And my mom was crazy, but she was fun. And we had like a baby mattress from Karma. And so we were riding it down the stairs. We were surfing down the stairs.
We used to do that when I was a kid too.
Yes. And my mom did it. She did it too. And I used to have a video. I wish I had it. And she freaking, when she got to the bottom, she like flipped. And like her back went into the door, like her feet and her back. She did a whole flip. I was like,
that is funny.
Oh my gosh. And they were like, Nature's mom.
Dude.
Like, y'all stop. All right. I'm not doing it. We're all done. Somebody's got to be the mom.
Your mom
no more having fun.
Your mom's so awesome, though.
She's so fun.
It's so funny. She's a great girl.
I'm glad you love her. I love her so much.
I've always loved her. I feel like I was friends with your mom before I was friends with you.
You were. She's like always talked to me about you because you all have the same number and she just loves you and y'all have the same birthday.
We do.
Yes, twin flames.
What are the odds of that? Me and her mom have the same birthday, and I had a phone number for a long time, and then while I was like running around doing bad stuff, and then after I got sober and stuff, her mom had my phone number.
Same number.
The literal number, and she was like, did you have this number? And she was like, because all these people used to be calling you and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, whoops.
But
so funny.
So funny. Yeah.
She really is a person that can teach you to appreciate the little things in life.
She is.
Yeah.
And I love
that too. She, like, you can make something out of nothing. We can have a good day just with whatever.
Her.
Yeah. We'll find something to do.
Yeah.
Yep. She's crafty.
You definitely I feel like you get that from her a lot.
I get a lot from her. I think we grew up together a lot.
Yeah.
So we kind of also, we formed our personalities a little bit together.
Y'all became
too.
like best friends and moms.
Yeah.
Well,
she's definitely my best friend first.
Yeah.
We're both each other's moms.
Yeah.
And Ma goes all of our moms.
Yeah.
Oh, bless her heart.
I love y'all's dynamic. It's great.
Crazy.
It's good though.
It's like a huge matriarchy. It's like all women. There's some men, but they have to know their place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're going to like unite.
Yeah.
If we have to.
Stand down. Bitches.
That's right. Well, really, it's just like keep up. Keep up or go back home.
Yep.
Because we got stuff to do.
I cannot wait for Darby's birthday, bitch.
Okay, we can say it here because it won't air before. But it's a surprise birthday party. She doesn't even know. Hasn't seen the flyer. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. It's
you know what I love about the flyer? And I know that it's Brat, and this is Charlie's whole thing. Is like, well, I assume it is. Okay, you know whenever we were younger and we got on our mom's computer, the fat computer, and we went to Word and then, or actually Color, I think it was Color.
Yes. Paint.
Yes. Dyed the whole background green and then just put a text in. Yeah, just put a little text in and say Brat.
Yes.
And it looks like that.
That is what that is.
That is what that is.
And that's for us.
Ugh.
That's for our age group. This is our
she's
summer. It's for us.
Oh my God. She's so smart and so wise.
Yes. I'm like, oh, that's my vibe.
Dude, she's so smart. And why is she bringing
so
nostalgia out? That's just who she is.
She knows what we want. She knows what to do.
Yeah. And, isn't asleep? Oh.
He's
Them
so
shuggies.
cute. His hair's getting long.
I know. We got to cut it before school. School starts next Thursday.
Stop. Is he going in the first grade? Kindergarten.
Pre-K.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. No, pre-K.
I was starting to worry.
I know. Bro, please don't. I tell him all the time, I'm like, please don't grow up. I'm like,
just enjoy being
and
a
I start
kid.
to fake cry, and he's like, no, mama, don't cry. It's okay.
I'm not going to grow up too fast.
He says that. He said, I won't grow up too fast. Stop.
Dude, it's
He's
so
such
cute
a sweet boy.
and so sad.
Y'all are raising him right, girl.
I just
so
love,
good.
like, I think it's so perfect that you're a boy mom because you are really a person who is so grounded and you like just like doing stuff in the nature. And I just like that you let your kids explore and you let them fall down and you let them like learn about the real like wholesome stuff in life, and you let them learn stuff for themselves.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's what I strive to do.
Yeah, you do that,
and that was our big plan.
I know it's hard to do. Well, for me personally, it would be. I'm high strung.
Yeah,
I'm just uptight.
Yeah,
which is something if I have kids, I want to try to ease up on because
it'll be fine.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
The main things that we are concerned about is so the main things we really harp on are choking if they put something in their mouth, obviously, and then
that's what scares me the most.
Yeah,
I worry about it at work.
Yeah. So other than that, I don't worry about if they fall down. I don't worry about if they're gonna fall off something. If they do, like at this point,
boys are gonna fall. Girls are gonna fall too.
Baby is like one, and is like one.
He's like one. He's one.
Yeah.
We had a birthday party.
Yeah, he's one, and our birthday parties are epic.
They're so fun. That's
how we do everything, girl.
I can't wait till the next one.
I'm
gonna prepare better for it. I want to like come do a balloon arch or something for y'all.
Okay.
I want to like help make it.
Yep.
Because it's so fun.
Yeah.
The kids just have so much fun.
They do. And what was I saying?
You're just talking about the main things y'all worry about.
Oh yeah. We don't worry about if they fall down or anything like that. And so,
and because of that though, I feel like when they fall down or when they get hurt, it's not like a huge deal to them.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So he's one, and at this point now, if he's like about to fall off the bed or gonna get off the bed, I don't freak out. Now, if he was like 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months, that's when I would be like, oh, hurry up and go get the baby or something.
Yeah.
But no, now we're just letting them explore. Our oldest, we don't worry about him at all. He knows like he can do anything. Like I know that it's might be disrespectful in some homes, and my mom definitely don't like this at her house. But we don't care if they're jumping off the couch or on the couch or anything like that.
This is what I do like that you let them do, because why not?
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
The only thing that I don't, he's older now, and the only thing that I would like to deter him from is jumping. If we're in the chair, because he'll jump from the chair to the middle couch to the small couch. He'll jump on us if we're in the chair or something, if we're sitting there, and or he'll jump like to the side of us, which still whatever. That's the only thing that I want to deter him from, is just be respectful of someone that's sitting in the chair. I don't care if you're jumping on those couches over there, but just make sure that you're not jumping on someone specifically.
At my job, we use,
because it quite literally hurts.
I believe you. It's called FCT, functional communication training. And so we really focus on not telling the kids no. If something's like off limits, they're doing something dangerous or they're not supposed to do, we have to say,
let's go do
kind of block them. That's not an option. You can do this or this.
Yes.
What do you want to do? Like, these are what you can do though.
Yeah.
And it helps make a transition way easier.
Yeah.
Like, hey, jumping on this chair while I'm in it is not an option right now, but you can jump on that or that.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
Yeah. It's really, kind of hard to get used to doing.
I will actually try to say and like implement that too.
It's gentle and it works, and it helps you rationalize it for the child. Yeah.
I like the gentle stuff, and I do like I was going to say harsh stuff, but I do like the constructive stuff too.
Well, I am stern when you need to be.
Yes, exactly. I do like to let them do whatever they want and be gentle when it's needed, but I also will be very constructive when it is needed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
You have to be able to take that, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't have your whole life and your whole childhood so gentle and everything's easy for
because
you.
your kids will fucking run over you.
You have to be able to accept no.
Yes.
You have to learn, you know, societal rules, because once you get somewhere else where you're not with mom and dad, it's not like that. It's not the same.
And I don't want, exactly. And so we practice timeouts, and then if they do something really bad, we will give them a little pat or something. And no, we don't. They can abuse their hands.
Oh my gosh, they're the least abused kids in the world.
And
they have all the light in their eyes.
Yeah, they will get a spanking sometimes, or not the baby yet, but Big Bubba will get some pats. That's what my friend Cameron's at. Do you want some pats?
You want some pats? That's so funny. Well, and more of that is like, not because you're doing something wrong, it's because you're doing something you know you're not supposed to do, and you're so smart.
He knows when he's doing something
You're so
wrong.
smart. I know you know exactly what you're doing, boy. And you wanted to kind of see what was happening. You wanted to see what would happen, maybe.
Yeah, and he knows.
And that's figuring life out.
And that's pushing boundaries, and that's testing limits, and he knows when he's wrong.
And that's part of life.
And that is the way of life, and the part of life, and the learning of life.
Yeah. You got some happy kids.
Yeah.
Out of you. You're an awesome mom.
Thanks, girl. Can't wait till you're a mama.
Me too.
So there's this new thing on TikTok.
Oh, I haven't even been able to get on, like, hardly at all.
It's called Morning Shed, and I heard Bree talk about this from Plan Bree the other day. And that's why I went to look it up. It's called Morning Shed, and these girls are duct taping their mouths shut. Not duct taping literally, but they're like taping their mouths shut, putting this chin strap on that goes up to here. Their mouths are shut. They have a face mask on. Their hair's all tied up in the curler, so I guess it'll be curled the next day. Like, what are you doing? And their point is like, go to bed ugly, wake up pretty. They are doing the most. And so in the morning, they're filming themselves taking their chin strap off, taking their mouth open, taking all this off their head and their mouth, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, that?
No, I wake up like rubbing my face.
How are you sleeping like that?
There's
For
no
one,
way.
There's just not a
I sleep like an animal.
way. All that shit would be off by the morning time. There would be no morning shed.
Just all over the bed. I shed in my sleep, girl. I did a molt. I molted. Girl,
they're crazy.
I can't help but wonder. Like, I know, and I'm not knocking any trends, because I really haven't tried many trends.
I'll try all of it except taping my mouth shut.
I'm not putting a chin strap on unless it's going to make me lose my double chin. Then I might try it. Then I might give it a shot.
Comment down below if it'll lose our chins.
Please let me know, and then I'll let you know if I'll try it. If you send me one, I'll try it for sure.
Just don't send me the tape.
Yeah. Don't even. But I can't help but wonder if, like, all these different routines and beauty trends that are new, and they're fads, and they're cool, and they're supposed to do this and they're supposed to do that, like, long term, I wonder, like, what effect they'll have on different people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's hard to compare to things in the past for, like, older women now. But I'll use tanning as an example.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell who tanned their whole life. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm just trying to get comfortable. I'm like, put it down, pick it up. I'll pick it up. I'll just hold it. But I can't help but wonder, like, all these things, I mean, sure, they're tested.
Yeah.
But not for, like, long term or.
Oh, like, do you like hair removal? Does that shit work?
Does it work?
You influencers out there, let us know.
I'm just trying to get my nails done, y'all.
Deadass. Can I get a pedicure, please?
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that when I get paid. I'll buy both of ours.
A pedicure?
Yeah. No, seriously. We deserve it. And I'm going to have my first full check. And it's not even our rent
Okay.
check, girl. I do need to stay for
Bitch.
Hawaii, but this is something I want to
Hawaii.
get. Hawaii. I want to get it, and I want to maintain it until I go on my trip. Like, I want to have a pedicure, and I want to have my nails done. But I don't want to make myself wait. Because this is something I haven't been able to... I haven't got my nails done since I started at the tile shop.
Really?
Yes. And
Bro, you get those things done.
Yes. When I was a server, I was like,
I
with my coffin, like, my nails are so long. They were so cute. And they will never probably be that long again. Till I am on vacation, then they will.
They will be.
I'll get
and
them
you better get them extra long.
I will. I promise.
Well,
I'm
don't
gonna be
get
so
them
dramatic.
too long where you can't wipe your ass.
Period. I'll just get an eyeliner to do that for me.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
You're so right.
I'm just kidding. I'll wipe my own ass. Hopefully they have a bidet. I don't know
They
how
probably
nice. It's still the USA, so they probably don't.
Well, we could honestly get bidets for our toilets. Did you know that?
Honestly, my Mago has one. Mhm.
There you go.
Well,
Do you use it?
Yes, I have used it. It's so nice. And she has a heated toilet seat.
Excuse me?
She has RA, rheumatoid arthritis, so bad.
Oh my god, I feel like I heard that on TV.
It's so bad, girl. Like, she wakes up in the mornings and she can't brush her hair, she can't wipe her ass, she can't move her arms or her hands like this. She says she has a really good sense of humor about everything, and that's kind of how we all cope, is we make jokes about stuff like that.
Yeah,
but she
exactly.
says it feels like there's little elves on her back, and they have her arms from back here, and they're pulling on them.
Oh my
So they're just
gosh.
tight. They're up. She can't move them. That's what she feels like. And that's how it is every morning for her.
Oh, no.
And she has to wake up and get moving. And she goes to work and she car hops. In the summer heat, she's, in her late 50s. But if she didn't have that job, she wouldn't be up.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like, she has to make herself, girl. But anyways, we got her a heated toilet seat and bidet.
Yay.
So she didn't have, like, just one less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
And we all pitched in. It was only like $200, though.
Wow.
We got it for her for Christmas one year. And
That's
every
not
time
bad.
I go to her house, I'm like,
Can I use your
I
toilet,
gotta
Grandma?
pee. Can I stay the night and sleep in your bed? Marley, go in the living room. We're such a family. Like, all of us, when we were younger, would just sleep in the bed with our grandmothers.
Mhm.
Like, anytime we're with her, we're sleeping in the bed. We're watching her shows. Like, I saw way too much CSI growing up.
I love CSI, bitch.
Me too. Do you like Criminal Minds?
Oh, probably.
Woo! I love Criminal Minds.
Actually, yeah, I do. I say probably. I don't know why I said that. Because I said that because I'm trying to remember, but I really like CSI.
Oh, me too. Well, there's so many. CSI is...
I like when it takes his glasses off.
me too, girl. When we watched it in Forensic Science, you had Forensics?
Mm-hmm.
We used to watch it. And Bones.
I don't remember Bones, but I think I do remember CSI.
I loved that
Dude,
class.
so good.
That was one of my favorite classes ever.
Dude, Miss Kelly?
It's all about her. Like, I was actually interested in everything the class was doing, so it wasn't hard for me to pay attention or be interested.
That's exactly how it was for me, too, in both
Yeah.
of the science classes that I took.
I know, you're an anatomy girly. That's so cool. I was not. But forensics, I was like, honestly, I feel like if she was teaching a class that I didn't care as much about, I still would have cared quite a bit because she was teaching it.
Yeah.
She's just a precious
She was so good.
woman who really cared about all of her students. And she's like the teacher that keeps spray deodorant for boys and girls in her room, and was like, if you or anyone you know, I don't care if they have my class or not, like, need this, tell them to come to me.
Yeah.
Like,
that's so nice.
So many of them don't do that, and so many people need in school, and they don't have anyone to ask, and they don't have somewhere to go.
Yep.
So it's just amazing people like that. Did you see my snap from work today?
No.
It was like a box that was like my coworker. Oh my gosh, this woman I work with, she is so cool.
Aww.
I am day one. You saw her in the interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But as soon as I started working with her, I was like, I just want to follow her around and listen to her talk and sing. She's so awesome when she sings to these kids. She sounds like a Disney princess. This woman has the voice. Like, any of us can sing to the kids.
Yeah.
But she's like, I hear her singing from the other room and I listen. I'm like, no, they love her because she sounds
like a Disney
so
princess.
welcoming. Yeah. And she's so cool. She was in the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
So she went in submarines. She was telling did I tell you about the story of hazing the other day? She was talking about what they would do for hazing in the submarines because she went down in submarines.
I thought you meant for freaking frat boys.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's not, you're not supposed to haze people. It's bullying.
Yeah.
It's like
complete.
Yeah. It's horrible, and it can get super out of hand. But this wasn't so harmful, whatever she told me about. She was like, they used to, not her specifically, but like in the submarine she was in, to freak out the newbies, they would tie or tape a string from one wall to the other of the submarine before they went down. And when you go down, it gets more compact, right? Like it actually gets smaller. The walls close in because of the
submarine.
Yes. You got to learn. These submarines are crazy. I did not even know.
That's how those people exploded.
Yes. The water pressure makes it smaller. Like they're actually built to go in a little bit or whatever.
Hell no.
And so it would freak all the new people out when they went down because they would see the string start to dip instead of being straight, like tight. Yeah. But yeah, she did that. And then she was a kindergarten teacher for so many years. Like, somebody the other day at my job, this girl that I like, I had my hair in a messy bun and she said I look, we also have these glasses, like fake nerd glasses, but they're lime green. And so I
saw those. Those are cute.
So I'll wear them because they love it. The kids love it when I'm goofy.
Aww.
And yeah, it's pretty fun. And I was wearing them and this girl came and she's like, you look like Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I was like, thank you. And
you are Miss Frizz.
Thank you. I want to be here for Halloween. That'll be so fun. It'll be so fun. Get a little
I'll be the submarine.
On the Magic School Bus.
And get in your anus.
Literally. So yeah, she was that, and then she was a kindergarten teacher. But she said that she dressed up for Halloween at school. She had a bearded dragon class pet and dressed up as Mrs. Frizzle and wore the hair and wore the lizard on her shoulder and everything.
That's cute.
She's so cute. Which, I don't know. I just have like hard eyes for her and I just watch everything she does.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. And she's like not always feeling super confident about like her day. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I'm looking up to you. Like I see all of these girls and they're all awesome and great at what they do, but I want to be
you're
like
sticking
you.
Out. Yeah, you're sticking out.
Like this is the style I
you.
like. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're fun and you're sweet and you're welcoming.
That's so cute.
She's so sweet. Oh, I might have something. You got my phone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I used to be mean on Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
dude, okay, I know. Okay. Dude, this is so funny.
You knew when I was mean on Twitter?
No.
You got a little drop. You got it, bro. Hit that, babe. Pass that shit.
This is so funny. Okay, so you are like the sweetest person of all. But now that I know you, I can tell when you're being like earlier.
Oh no.
No, do not take this the wrong way at all. I just thought of this. Do not take this the wrong way at all. I love this about you because you're sassy.
I know. I can't help it.
We'll start to have a closet.
I'll give you my card. Thank you.
Thank you, babe. Now that I know you, you're so nice and sweet. But like now that I know you and we're like good friends and I know like how you are and stuff, like you do have a sassy side.
I do have a little bite to me sometimes.
You do have a little bitey bitch almost. Like,
I know.
you know what I mean?
It comes out.
It's so funny.
I'm cracking
It's
up.
great.
Tell me when it's happening, because I can't
And it's
control
not
it.
even bad, and don't control it.
Sometimes, though, I used to be bad. I was fearless on Twitter.
No, dude. But but like everyone sees you as the sweetest, nicest girl ever because you are that.
Thank you.
You are that. But like when you get close to you, when we get close to you, or like your girls get close to you, whatever, like we get that side of you. We can start to tell whenever you're.
Yep.
It's great.
Like,
it's so funny.
Like
I'm like, y'all think y'all know nature, but you don't.
But you don't. There is a different side. I know. I'm glad you see it because I feel it afterwards.
It's so funny.
Like after I'm in that zone, I'm like, ooh. She's a little crazy. What came out of me? I don't know. Sometimes I go too far. I used to be a subtweeting motherfucker, dude.
That is so funny.
Bad. It almost got me fought a couple times in high school.
It almost got me fought.
Honestly, most of the time it was on behalf of Amber.
Well, she deserves to be
Somebody
fought
was
over.
saying something or talking to one of her boys.
You want to fucking talk about Amber?
You wanna mess with my girl? I will subtweet you to the nines.
I would punch someone for Amber.
I would too. Now
I would.
Now we can.
If it's in fucking, dude, no, don't fuck with Amber.
No, if you
I will
disrespect
not
her
like
in
you.
front of me, you're done. Or not
in front of you.
If
through
you
messages,
hurt her feelings one time,
dude, we're done.
we're done.
We're
We're done, and we proved that.
We're done.
We're done. You're done. You're done. They're done. Not her.
Don't fuck with Amber.
Don't fuck with Amber. Never fuck with Amber.
Ugh.
How would anyone even want to?
That's the thing. Whenever that girl sent those messages and things to her, or done anything fucking sideways to Amber,
No.
dude,
She minds her own
you're
business.
done to me.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Done to me.
Don't come up and talk to me because you...
Don't try to say you like my hair at the bar.
No.
Don't
part.
try to freaking talk to me at the bar just because I'm talking to your friends.
Don't look at me. Assume I'm next to her. Because she's with me at all times.
Yeah, and that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I would freaking do anything for that girl.
Mm.
I'm cracking up. Whenever...
I'm literally laughing right now.
Oh, no, I'm cracking up. Whenever we lost our friend, we all lost our friend.
Lindsay?
Yes, Lindsay. I remember us, like, talking about our wills to each other. And me and Amber, and we're like, you're in charge of everything. You have to divide it all to my family. Like, I remember it. But I remember, like, being at her mom's house, and for some reason, I really thought I was going to outlive my great-grandmother. I was like, I want everything to go to you, and you give stuff to my sisters and stuff, but, like, everything else needs to go to my Gigi.
Oh my god.
Because she's the one who cares.
So sweet.
Because she cares the
Stop.
most. Bro,
That
she
is so
cared so
sweet.
much. Like, I'm her. You would have loved her.
That's awesome.
She's kind of a bitch, though. I'm kind of like
Honestly,
her.
my granny, too. My granny was so harsh. She would tell us to go pick switches. She would not let us
find
go.
a switch.
Yeah, she said, go find a switch. And if we picked too flimsy of a one, she'd make us go back. We were not allowed to call our mom or dad during work during the day because we weren't going to bother them and we weren't going to do nothing like this and that, and we weren't going to tattle on her.
No.
She would make... Okay, I'm making her sound like...
Oh, we love our grandmothers more than anything in the world.
Say something about my granny.
Please. If you don't know my grandma's name, then we ain't really dogs.
Yeah, ta-da. And
we are who we are because of them.
Yeah, and so my granny's name was Catherine.
Catherine, and did you say Linda?
Linda was my mama's name, or is my mama's name. What the fuck is my mama's name? My mama, her mom's name was Frances. Best meal ever. But my granny on my dad's side, this guy I'm talking about,
Catherine.
my memoirs were like, and are great. But okay, so my granny, she would make us make her bed, and we would have to make the fitted sheet so tight that you could throw a coin in the middle of it and it bounced.
Literally?
Yes. I'm not playing. You can ask anyone in my family. They will tell you that. And her house smelled so good. Fresh laundry with a hint of cigarette smoke.
I love nostalgia.
And you know what? You know the reason why I like to drink sink water?
Because it reminds you of home. That's what we drink too,
She-
baby.
But now, like, Hunter prefers to drink out of the Brita, which I do like, but I don't mind to drink out of the sink water because I would get a glass out of her cabinet, a little, I guess it would be a shot glass. She didn't drink, but like she had those coffee glasses, and I would put like some ice cubes in it, put some water in it, click it around, drink it.
You're cracking the
yum
ice. You better fill it back up, girl.
Yeah,
that
happened in my mom's and my mama's household. The ice trays was a big thing.
That was my chore.
Ice trays, fill that shit. Well, if you use all the ice, you need to fill that shit back up.
If
don't
I
put that
use
shit back in there empty.
Yeah, no, you better not. When somebody's thirsty, they're not going to.
I will say, if there's 6 ice cubes, if there's half of it in there, I'll leave it and let the
because you're not going to be able to crack out the other 6 with wet ones.
Yes, you're right.
You need a couple sets. That was always my chore. At my Gigi's house, nobody was allowed to touch her dishwasher or her washing machine. None of her appliances, really. She let me scramble eggs. She taught me how to make scrambled eggs.
Thank God.
Thank God. Seriously.
Can I have
my dog? Yes. I'll make you whatever you want. I can make eggs however you want. But nobody was allowed to touch her appliances. I guess just like she had her house, she bought like maybe when she was 30, she had 3 kids. She bought her house as a server. And so while going to college and like doing all this stuff, and she paid for her whole house and she had her appliances, but then at that point she was on a fixed income, like Social Security. And
who is this? Sorry.
My Gigi, Iris. Okay. And then my mom's dad, her son, he was disabled. So they're both on fixed incomes my whole childhood. So it's like, if one of our appliances breaks, we don't have that anymore.
Right. We don't have a backup.
Like, if the washing machine breaks, guess what? We're not getting a new one.
Yeah.
So it's the craziest thing. I wish I could like have a video of this, because she would put all her clothes in the washer. She'd put them in the washer. She had this long wooden stick. It used to be a mop or a broom, but it didn't have the head on anymore. She would... This is crazy. My Maga will crack up about this stuff because she's like, I don't know what that bitch was on. Like, she was crazy about this. But she would use the stick in the washer to make sure all the clothes were down in the water before she would let it go. Like, she was really serious about all her stuff. I'm like, maybe that's why I'm so uptight about stuff. I'm like, no, it has to be. It has to be just like this.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
That's so funny.
And then at my Mimi's house, Maga's mom, Charlotte the First.
Charlotte the First.
Her husband, my great-grandpa, not by blood, but by marriage, we called him Honey. He was from Canada.
Aww.
And his name was Mac Ray. Right? And he played upright bass and the fiddle. He was like a stand-in musician. So he would, if somebody needed this player, boom, he was there on a record.
Aww.
Or he was in this band, or he used to play with Willie Nelson and stuff all the time, and like play at Six Flags and stuff like that. But he also had a candy truck, like a truck that goes and fills up machines, like vending machines.
Yeah.
So sodas, candy, everything. And my Mimi would have me, like, as a little kid in her bed, she's like, go out and sneak into the truck and get this, and this candy. and get this drink and then get something for yourself.
Stop.
And it had those like graded steps. I would have to get on my knees on, and they would always hurt my legs and like leave indents. But I would get in there and sneak and steal all his candy.
Yeah.
He would get so mad.
That's so funny.
Well, I know.
I don't know.
Mimi told me to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Alrighty, guys. This has been Are We Doing This?
Yes, and this is episode 3.
Episode 3. We're doing it. We did it.
And we've done it.
Make sure you tune back in.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, let us know what you want to hear.
Decimate that follow button.
Decimate that.
Decimate it.
Fucking smash that.
Smash it
button.
to pieces. Please.
And okay, press that bell to. I've learned this. Press that bell down there in the whatever corner it is, so you get our notifications when we post.
Exactly.
Make sure you're following along and keep up with us.
Yeah, check us out. We're gonna be around every week.
Yep, every
All right.
week.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.